Welcome to The Explainer. You know that first phone call from a company you want to work for? It's way more than just a formality. It's really the first test of your professionalism. So today, we're going to break down exactly how to pass it with flying colors, turning a moment that feels super stressful into your first big win.
Okay, let's just dive right in. When you're on the phone, you can't rely on your sharp interview outfit or your confident body language. Your voice, I'm talking your words, your tone, even your pauses, that is the first impression. So the real question is, are you ready to make it an amazing one? I mean, think about it for a second. There's no firm handshake, no professional suit. Over the phone, your voice is pretty much the only tool you've got. And that means your goals are crystal clear. Number one, get the information you need. And number two, make an impression so positive they literally can't wait to meet you in person. You know, the most successful calls are actually won before they even happen. This isn't about getting lucky, it's all about preparation. So let's walk through the pre-call strategy that's going to put you light years ahead of the competition. These three simple steps, research, script, and setup, they're your foundation. And this isn't just about feeling a little less nervous. It's about changing your mindset from being a reactive candidate to a proactive professional. When you're prepared, you're not just waiting to answer their questions. You're ready to help guide the conversation yourself.
Okay, I know this list looks pretty basic, but it's all about projecting competence. That sound of you fumbling for a pen or shuffling through papers, it just screams disorganized. Having these things right there, ready to go, means you're focused, you're present, and you're in control. And that little tip about the landline, that's a simple way to avoid a dropped call at the worst possible moment. A true pro move.
Your questions do so much more than just get you answers. They prove you've actually done your homework. A thoughtful, prepared question shows that you're not just looking for any job, you're specifically interested in this one. It's a really subtle but super powerful way to make yourself stand out.
All right, so you've done the prep work. Now the phone rings. This is it. This is where all that preparation pays off, freeing you up to focus completely on the conversation itself. Let's talk about how to absolutely nail it.
Your tone is the very first piece of data they get about you. It instantly communicates respect, and it shows you're a professional. Speaking clearly and politely isn't just about being nice. It makes the other person actually want to listen to you. You're not just a random voice on the phone anymore. You're a potential colleague.
Just look at the difference here. It is night and day, right? Whenever sounds passive, maybe even a little disorganized. But Tuesday and Wednesday mornings sound structured and professional. Being specific is the key. It instantly changes you from someone who's just kind of looking for a job to a serious candidate who values their own time and the employer's. When you're calling about a specific ad, being precise is your best friend. Get straight to the point. State who you are, what you're calling about, and be ready to write down every single detail. This just shows you're efficient and that you respect their time.
So you've impressed them. You were professional, you were clear. The next step is locking in that interview. And believe it or not, how you handle the scheduling part is another little test of your organizational skills.
This one simple action, just having your calendar open, gets rid of all that frustrating back and forth over email. It makes scheduling totally seamless, and it immediately makes you look like someone who is organized and, again, respects the other person's time.
This right here is the difference between an amateur and a pro. Saying whenever just creates more work for them. But giving them clear, specific windows of availability, that shows you have a structured schedule and makes it incredibly easy for them to lock in a time. You're making their job easier, which is always, always a good thing.
But wait, don't hang up the phone just yet. This final step is absolutely non-negotiable. Repeating the details back makes sure there's zero chance of a mix-up. Just think of it as the final quality check on a really successful call.
This is the perfect way to sign off. It does three things all at once. It shows you're grateful, it confirms the details one last time, and it ends the whole conversation on a forward-looking, positive, and totally professional note.
Of course, life happens and things don't always go according to plan. So what do you do if you absolutely positively have to reschedule? It's a delicate situation for sure, but if you handle it with grace, you can keep that positive impression you've worked so hard to make.
Let's just be clear. Rescheduling is risky. Even if you have a great reason, it can send the wrong signal, like you're disorganized or you don't really value their time. That's why your approach here has to be flawless. This right here is a template you should use. Notice what it does. It's polite, it's direct, and it avoids any over-the-top dramatic excuses. And crucially, it immediately pivots away from the problem, the cancellation, and toward the solution, finding a new time.
The second you know you need to change your plans, make that call. A prompt phone call paired with a sincere apology shows the most respect for their time, even when you have to mess up their schedule. It can go a really long way in saving that great impression.
At the end of the day, it all boils down to these 3 golden rules. Rule number 1, prepare like the call is the interview. Rule 2, communicate with professional clarity. And Rule 3, confirm every single detail. If you can master these 3 things, you will master the job call.
So the next time your phone rings, don't see it as some hurdle you have to get over. See it as an opportunity. It's your very first chance to prove that you are the organized, professional, and competent person they're looking for. Use these strategies and go make that first impression count.